Good, happy Wednesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Talk Show. Let's get started. Today I went to the dentist and had a dentist appointment and got my teeth cleaned, so they're all nice and cleaned. And my fake tooth been loose for a while now, and it fell out. So this is what I look like. I have no fake tooth there and stuff. So right now there's no tooth there. And things like that. So right now there's no fake tooth, but they'll be fixing it and things like that. So that will be good. So I don't know if you heard about Greta Van Susteren is leaving Fox News. So let's take a listen to this little video she made today.
Okay, I know. Where's Greta Van Susteren? Well, I'll tell you what I've been doing, at least what I did today, and this is really exciting. You know, there are so few times in our life when we can do something really fun and exciting and feel really good about ourselves, and today was one of them. I was out at Arlington Cemetery, and it was a memorial service for Elaine Harmon. She died in 2015. She was a WASP. And if you don't know what a WASP was, you probably need to do a little research, because these were women in World War II who were part of fighting for our nation, World War II. And after the war, they never got recognized as being in the military. So as a consequence, when they died, that they weren't allowed to be buried in Arlington Cemetery. And these are women who were incredible and extraordinary what they did in the war effort. And Elaine Harmon is one of them. She was a pilot. She died in April 2015, and her ashes have been in a closet of one of the family homes since then, waiting to get permission by the United States to let her be buried in Arlington Cemetery, where she should be. And so Congresswoman Martha McSally and Senator Joni Ernst and a few others really hustled, and they passed a law saying that WASP, these women, and there are only about like 1,000, I think, that were serving at the time, that they are service members and they are entitled to burial in Arlington Cemetery. And it was very important to these women, and actually it's very important to everyone. These women are the real heroes. You talk about feminists, you talk about adversity. Try to be a woman in the 1940s in the military. And what did they do? Well, Elaine Harmon, who was buried today in Arlington, and she got a 21-gun salute, finally, deserved, she used to ferry planes off the assembly line to the fighter pilots. She was a pilot. She learned to fly out in Maryland, a couple miles from where I live. And she was absolutely amazing. And she was not the only one. There were like, I think, about 1,000 or something. But these women were so important to our war effort, yet for some reason the United States ignored them. They didn't get the credit. And it's been an ugly battle for the last 20, 30, 40 years to try to get them what they deserve. So anyway, we did a segment on it, and because I read about it in the paper and I was appalled, why didn't these women should get the same privileges as the men who served. And Congresswoman Martha McSally, who's a fighter pilot herself, and Senator Joni Ernst, who was also in the military, they pushed a bill through very quickly so that these women now are recognized. And it's sort of interesting, because what I heard today is that the military was going to give Elaine Harmon a waiver so that she could be buried in it. But her family wouldn't accept that, because they weren't going to accept a waiver just for their family member, when there are these other women who were likewise entitled to the same respect and burial at Arlington as Elaine. So they wouldn't just accept a waiver. And so law was passed, and she was buried. Today was a ceremony, 21-gun salute, people out there. And the family's a wonderful family, and good for them. The family's amazing. I mean, they fought for this, not just for their own mother or grandmother, but for all the women. And the interesting part about it is that afterwards there's a ceremony, and Martha McSally and some women who in their families is.
Wow, that was interesting. So, Greta will be leaving Fox News. We're gonna miss her and things, so yeah. So we'll miss Greta and things like that. She wrote in a statement, yes, I have left Fox News channel. Last Thursday night, I made my decision and informed Fox News of my decision at that time that I was leaving Fox News channel my contract. Fox has not felt like home to me for a few years, and I took advantage of the clause in my contract which allows me to leave now. The clause had time limitation, meaning I could not wait. So that's why she left. And Kelly Ripa makes a big announcement about her live co-host. Let's take a look at the video.
Think. It's a mindset.
Kelly Ripa makes a big announcement about her search for a new co-host.
The moment you've all been waiting for. That's right. You could be the co-host. That's right. Here are all the details.
The Live with Kelly and You co-host search.
I'm building a co-host empire.
Chance to be Kelly's co-host for a day. Go to livekelly.com or our Facebook page for details on how to enter by September 20th.
Kelly kicked off season 29 of Live on Tuesday without a permanent co-host. Several stars have filled the seat since Michael Strahan left the show in May. And while a lot of names have been tossed around as frontrunner, from Anderson Cooper,
I got my start with Kelly filling in for Regis, and I love doing that.
to Fred Savage,
Kelly's amazing. The whole staff is just fantastic.
a full-time co-host has yet to be named, even though it was expected one would be before the season 29 premiere.
Well, that is awesome. And I think I'm going to plan on submitting a video and submitting into the contest to be one of her co-hosts for the day. That would be awesome. A dream of mine to do. And that does it for the Riley King Talk Show right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday night. And I'll see you back here tomorrow with more great stuff. And I'm gonna take you out of here with some music. Here is Usher, Crash. Good night, everyone. Bye.